World War II is often remembered as the ultimate battle between the Allied powers and the Axis, with the Soviet Union and Nazi Germany as bitter enemies locked in a deadly struggle. But imagine for a moment a drastically different path in history. What if the Soviet Union had chosen to ally with Nazi Germany instead of opposing it? This alternative history scenario might sound unthinkable, given the ideological hatred and brutal conflict that defined their relationship. However, the early years of World War II reveal cracks that could have led to a very different alliance. The 1939 Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, a non-aggression treaty between Stalin's USSR and Hitler's Germany, initially stunned the world. It divided Eastern Europe into spheres of influence and bought both leaders valuable time. But what if this pact had evolved into a full military and political alliance? First, let's consider the strategic implications. An alliance between these two powerful totalitarian regimes would have created an unstoppable force, controlling vast territories from Western Europe to Siberia. Nazi Germany's military might, combined with the Soviet Union's enormous manpower and resources, would have posed an unprecedented challenge to the rest of the world. With this alliance, the early campaigns in Europe might have unfolded very differently. The joint forces could have easily overwhelmed Poland and other countries caught in between, swiftly consolidating their control over Eastern Europe. France and Britain, already struggling to contain Germany's advance, would now face a double threat from the east and west. Moreover, the United States, watching this colossal alliance grow, might have delayed its involvement in the war, or adopted a more cautious approach. The fear of confronting both Hitler and Stalin together could have altered American foreign policy drastically. But what about the internal dynamics? Nazi Germany's racist ideology, centered on Aryan supremacy, directly conflicted with Soviet communism's internationalist ideals. This ideological clash might have caused tension behind the scenes, but a mutual interest in territorial expansion and survival could have kept the alliance intact, at least temporarily. The consequences for the Holocaust and other Nazi atrocities also take a dark turn in this scenario. With Soviet cooperation, or at least passive support, the Nazis' genocidal campaigns could have extended further east, with even fewer obstacles. Tragically, millions more could have suffered under this expanded reign of terror. However, no alliance is without cracks. Power struggles and conflicting ambitions would likely emerge over time. Stalin's paranoia and Hitler's ego could have led to a volatile partnership, potentially collapsing into conflict eventually, but only after leaving a drastically altered world in their wake. In the end, a Soviet-German alliance during World War II would have reshaped global politics, geography, and human lives in ways almost impossible to fully comprehend. The world we know today might have been unrecognizable, darker, more brutal, and dominated by two of history's most ruthless regimes working side by side. This chilling what-if forces us to reflect on the fragile balance of history and the countless moments where different choices changed the fate of millions.